apparently in some nether regions of the internet, it's being said that you, Officer Fanone, maybe were mistaken for Antifa, and that's why you were nearly beaten to death that day and carried in the crowd. Is there any way you think you were mistaken for Antifa?
Well, I was in full uniform. I was, like I said, wearing my uniform shirt adorned with the Metropolitan Police Department's patch. I had my badge on until somebody ripped it off my chest. I do not believe I was mistaken for a member of Antifa.
There is a small group of people all over the world who are awakening, who are beginning to understand that they've been living their life in fantasy land, and who are actively seeking the truth. But when the secret power structure says, right out of one of their own technical manuals, that a nation or world of people who do not use their intelligence are no better than animals who do not have intelligence, and thus are stakes on the table by choice and consent.
I got a letter from the government via the media, the supplier of cover, sent wider and speedier, hiring buffer cheats that lie and get greedier, buyers requiring seats in a reliable media. Many motives make manipulation easy for traders. That's why I don't believe all that I read in the papers. They can easily weaken freedom and season behaviors, pay to persuade people. People should be meeting their makers with the textbook technique to reinforce the attitudes in my old plaid pattern jacket, ragged hat and tattered shoes. On a seesaw I see more when seeing source of staggered news. The forces that abuse leave all sorts of scattered clues. The crap is back in news to cultivate more death and murder. We can stop the hate together and spread the message further. But when we express peace, they try to block it all and stop the propagation. Cause every press release is a psychological operation.
Everything is a psyop. One night like a cyclops, like one eye in a pyramid. Nothing but smoke and bearskin. Everything is a mind game, all designed in a time frame.
It's a backdrop and stage, actors bid and then enter. Black ops, false flags and a hidden agenda.
Woke up early like, why I put fluoride on my pearly whites? Never been the whirly type, but now I see the world as like a stage. Curtains, false flags raised, get the crowd to salute and applaud, half dazed, half sleep. Some done fell in a coma, can't shake them, awake them, or make them smell the aroma. Fed through a tube, misled by the news and the media. I don't CNN, I just see you getting sleepier. They dumb down the masses using mind tricks like magic, witchcraft through symbols and ritualistic madness. Discredit the truth, then bolster and credit lies. It's pathetic what they do, but look how you mesmerize. Propaganda pimps, prostitute and confusion. Disinformation agents, it's an optical illusion. They keep you drugged and sluggish, entertain you with rubbish. Tell us in God we trust, but to put your faith in a puppet.
Soldiers on the street corners to control them. You can control people in their own heads and their own imaginations.
As long as you can manage and manipulate public perception, you can control public behavior and policy. The ultimate battlefield really is in the mind.
When they sweat the technique, they'll flex the text, speak. Your legs will get weak or you wet the bed sheet. They press the thread deep, fresh meat for next week. We'll get direct heat, grand theft and dead peak.
Yeah, I know it's so deep, it awoke me, I don't sleep. Cause I know that I'm gon' reap what I sow, so I go seek. I ain't with no see, I ain't bowing to no beast. I ain't little Bo Peep, I ain't following slow shit.
Keep playing cause full through, time's up, it's in full view. An obvious game, two balls lined up with the pool cue. you. Enforce the schemes, sorts of dreams and fake emotional imprints. We could change the course of streams and place for social influence.
It's a disease for your mind, designed to strip your humanity, make you a drone prone to prolonged fits of insanity. They break you down, take you down, and make you submit. Keep playing around and make you proud to say that you quit.
Everything is a psyop. One night like a cyclops, like one eye in the pyramid. Nothing but smoke and mirrors. Everything is a mind game, all designed in a time frame.
It's a backdrop and stage, actors split and then enter. Black ops, false flags, and a hidden agenda.
We have to be told every single day what this story is. And they have to do it every day because it's unnatural. If it was natural, they wouldn't have to do it. And if they stop, they know that in fact it would fall apart.
Apparently, in some nether regions of the internet, it's being said that you, Officer Fanone, maybe were mistaken for Antifa, and that's why you were nearly beaten to death that day and carried in the crowd. Is there any way you think you were mistaken for Antifa?
Well, I was in full uniform. I was, like I said, wearing my uniform shirt adorned with the Metropolitan Police Department's patch. I had my badge on until somebody ripped it off my chest. I do not believe I was mistaken for a member of Antifa.